Good morning. I think we're good morning. Just running out here, getting things set up all over the place. How are you guys doing? This is Mike, Logan in flight. Once again, Terminal B. I am in rain mode. It's possible rain this morning off and on. Supposed to clear up. But I'll stay out here as long as I can. Supposed to be a lot of heat this week, so the shows may be limited to what we're doing today. Possibly. We'll see what happens. So I'm just setting some things up here still, making sure we're all good. All right, we got some people already here. We got a Just Chill Guy. How you doing? Good morning. And we got a Jiffy Box. Morning. Yeah, good morning, everyone. I'll be out here for a little bit. My plan wasn't to be out here too long. It's supposed to get very hot this afternoon, and humidity and everything, all the fun stuff. So we'll see how long it lasts. I usually come on Tuesdays. Tuesday this week's supposed to be 100 degrees around here with humidity possibly up to 105, 110 degrees. Yeah, you will not see me out here doing that. Hey, good morning, Squirrel Shorts. How you doing? Just checking everything out here. We're looking good. All right, we have Korean Air with the new livery coming in. That should be here in about 15 minutes or so. They're using the runways. Let me get this right. Oh, I got the wrong screen up here. Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Using 22 left, 22 right. The orange for taking off, yellow for landing, and the big planes take off on 22 left as well. So we're watching that today. Like I said, I'm coming out here more just to play around, have fun. I wanted to see what's going on here. So figured I'd share it with you guys too. All right, we'll get my face off the screen here and get to some planes taking off and landing. So should be fun. Let me turn all these pictures off that I have. All right, there we go. All right. I didn't even check if I had everything configured right, but that's okay. Part of the fun. We have Delta coming in here, E175, coming in from Columbus. Yeah, maybe a little laid back today. I'm just enjoying myself. Had a 4-day weekend. And, got to go back to work tomorrow. Okay, we have a Spirit going out here. This Spirit's been at the gate here for a while. And this Spirit here, on my way in, this Spirit plane landed. So it's been waiting for a parking spot for a little bit. Yeah, the heat is not going to work out for sure if that happens. I see. For Cape Air here, we got a full complement. We got about 9 planes down there. Okay, next to arrive, we have a JetBlue coming in from San Juan. A320. I may be playing with settings as we go along here. I'm just, like I said, really just setting up. But, let me see. How do I know what runways? I'm actually watching. Watching real time. What you see in the camera is where I am. So, yeah. And just becoming familiar with these different runways and everything. Can I see gate C22? What do I see around here? I think the even number gates are on the other side, so I cannot see C22. Those are usually on the other side over there. Just double check that's not, 25, 27. What are these ones here? 20, 33, 20, yeah, so C22 is on the other side, so we're not going to be able to see that one. All right, next coming in is Delta and E175 coming in from Jacksonville. You see the windsock back over here. It's facing to the left, which is north. Is that a JetBlue? Where did that go? There it is. I just came out of nowhere. All right, I'm gonna get back to my back to the show here that I'm used to here. All right, next to arrive would be a Cape Air. Oh, sorry, it's a it's a Cape Air coming in from Rockland. Can't really see it from here, but it is up there somewhere. Oh, it's still way away. I'm sorry. There it is. Oh, I'm losing. There we go. Hey, good morning. How you doing? So there's a lot of Cape Air action in the morning. Like I said, the Spirit landed when I was coming in. That was a while ago. Now we have JetBlue heading to, I assume it's heading to Atlanta. Doesn't say where it's going. Hasn't updated its information. But it came from Atlanta, so we assume it's going back to Atlanta. An A320. And the brick is in play today, but we can get it when it comes out. Yeah, it's not bad this morning. It's spotty clouds. Did rain this morning. Got this Spirit here, coming in from Nashville. Poor guy, I said it's been there for a while. All right, what do we got coming in next? Next we have a Delta taking off, coming in from Memphis. And we got a JetBlue taking off, heading to Denver. Buy one, get one. Let's do some takeoffs this morning. That sounds like fun. Although it's not going to make the brick, unfortunately. Now we get the Delta over here coming in. Hey, good morning, Jason. How you doing? Yeah, it's going to be a warm one. So, ALX, you got the flight 373 to Aruba. Are you on that flight, or what's the deal with that? All right, next to arrive. What have we got coming in here? JetBlue coming in from DC, an E190. We do have Korean Air. That's a little ways out still. It's about maybe 6 to arrive. We got 2 to arrive, clear for takeoff as well. This is a Delta heading to LaGuardia. E175. We'll see if we get 2 for 1 on that one. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I do my best to get the information correct. Sometimes the app doesn't have it set up right. Sometimes my brain doesn't have it set up right. I do my best though, but thank you for the update. And here's Delta heading to LaGuardia. There it is. All right. Got that Cape here that came in from, I believe it was Rockland. Yeah, sorry I didn't put out an announcement this morning that I was going to be out here, but with the weather and everything and the heat, wasn't really sure what was going to happen. Okay, we have Spirit Airlines, an A320neo heading to Orlando. A little early rotation there, it might make the brick, we'll see. Well, just about. All right. Is that a Delta come in from Minneapolis? A321neo. We have an American Airlines heading to JFK. A lot of action right here in front of us. Yeah, the brick is in play today. There weren't many spots up here to choose from. Yes, it is. No, it's a picturesque sky. We'll call it. Okay, we have United Airlines coming in from Newark. Yeah, so when we're in these runways, there's a lot of left to right. So I could be full right watching a plane and look to my left, and I got to swing it around to get the next plane taken off. But as you know, I don't mind. This is fun. The next taking off is a Cape Air. Where is it? There it is. Heading to Provincetown. All right, next to arrive we have Sun Country. Coming in from Minneapolis, 737-800. Hey, Italian Paulie, how you doing? You're flying out Tuesday morning. I am glad to hear you're flying out. I am not so happy because, if you know the temperature around here for Tuesday, it's supposed to be hitting triple digits, which is not favorable to my equipment and not favorable to me. Yeah, and the mornings are tough for me because I do work in the mornings, but yeah, have a good flight though for sure. Sorry I won't be able to play along with you. Hey, Jay Scott, how you doing? Good morning. Yeah. Tuesday's gonna feel like another world around here, I think. All right, next to arrive, we have an American Airlines, an A321 coming in from Philadelphia. Where is that? Then we have a Delta coming from Tampa, and then we have Korean Air coming in from Seoul, Korea. I got to post some pictures from the stream the other night. I got a great picture of the Lufthansa A380 flying right over the cruise ship that was out there. It was just a perfect timing. It was pretty cool. No, there's no dunks here today, unfortunately. I'm sorry to say. Haven't seen that in a little bit. They do a lot of come here for a few days, and then they go somewhere else for a few days. Not sure where it is now. I just know it's not here. Oh, we have an American taking off. Where that was going. I was focusing on the Korean Air coming in soon. It's getting bright out here. This is getting good. That's the American heading to Miami. 737. Next to arrive is Delta coming in from Tampa. 737-800. And behind that is Korean Air. So where is that? There's the Delta. I did see a Korean Air. It's up there somewhere. We'll see that one. Of course, we get the Delta coming in. Hello, Ed. How you doing? Yep. Got some hot weather in Ohio. We're gonna get some hot weather here. It's gonna be one of those weeks. And then we're supposed to get rain here again. I think we've had enough rain here for a while. All right, next coming in is Korean Airlines. So a little bit of ways, but we'll get that. It's, how far is it now? About 4 miles out. That's a Korean Airlines 777 coming in from Seoul. Let me see if we can get that on camera here. Might as well try it. There we go. CC, good morning. So they're tucking the planes usually because it might have been an international flight coming in. They had to land somewhere else, and then they're repositioning the plane to maybe a domestic location, especially if around here it's domestic. That happens. All right, here's Korean Airlines. It's the new livery. There's a mixed bag of emotions about this livery. I like anything new, so I like it. It's shiny anyways. I got rid of the Pepsi symbol in the back there. All right, we got a bunch of planes lined up to take off. Waiting to hear. Next plane taking off is a Southwest. heading to Austin, Texas. If I see him here, I got a bunch of birds here just hanging around here. I'm not sure why. Like they're 3 feet away from me. It's crazy. I guess I've been here too much. They're getting used to me. I hear Southwest heading to Austin, 737, 800. Does anyone like the smell of jet fuel? Nothing like the smell of jet fuel in the morning. Someone must like it. I usually get exhaust though, I don't get fuel. Well, the wind today is favorable for me not to get any exhaust fumes, which is good. We have Boutique here, taking off, it's like one suitcase. All right, coming in with American Airlines, coming in from DC. I did have some bird food in the back of my car, but I took it out, so maybe they smell that. I don't know. Yeah, I agree, CC. There's no bad livery. There's some you don't like. Some you don't like more than others. That's all. Okay, we have JetBlue heading to Miami, and A220. So for the ones that do like it, there it is. Like I said, there's an analogy in music and improvising. There are no wrong notes, just some sound better than others. All right, next to come in is a Delta coming in. It's an E175 coming in from Baltimore. That's being paired with a JetBlue taking off to Detroit, an A220. And I got no rotation on the JetBlue, so that's not going to make the brick, so we'll keep with stay with the Delta here. And the Korean. Trying to get some camera time here. Next takeoff will be a Delta E175 heading to Wilmington. Not rolling yet. I mean, not only is it, looks nice, but it's a big plane. It's a 777. Those are just cool in general. You can throw any kind of paint job on it. All right, there we got the clearance to take off there. Delta heading to Wilmington. We have a Cape Air coming in as well. Coming in from Bahama. I'll switch to the Delta once it comes into range here. You got the ground control tower that's always in the way here. All right, here's the Delta. Not gonna make the brick. Well, we'll see if we can catch on the other side here. makes the bank off to the left to keep the people of South Boston happy. Just flying over South Boston down there. Then we have United Airlines coming in from Houston. And also, oops, sorry, there we go. Cape Air, heading to Martha's Vineyard. Got a lot of Cape Air action going on here. I also got the Spirit here blocking the view of Cape Air, which it's okay. What's going on around here? We got the marina out there. Not as much activity as last time we were here, but still pretty good. Got Deer Island. Actually, I got some pictures of Deer Island that are pretty cool. I'll post them on here. And we got JetBlue heading to Orlando. All right, next to come in is Delta, coming in from Atlanta. Oh man, thought it's been July 25th. What day is July 25th? Let me know. I might be here too. Did this since last July. Wow. I have a daughter. She has not been away that long, but that's a tough one. All right. So good morning. It's been about a half an hour or so. This is Mike from Logan Flight over here on Terminal B, top of the garage. And figured I'd come out this morning, have some fun. It did rain a lot this morning. It's supposed to be thunder and lightning storms and everything. But, hey, figured I'd come out here anyways, have some fun. We got, hey Luis, how you doing? Good morning. So yeah, feel free to like the stream, subscribe. Hit notifications. This morning was not a notification situation. I was didn't know I was going to be out here or not because of the weather and everything going on. But hey, I went live. We get people coming on, which is good, which is fine with me. As long as people are coming on watching, that's great. I was coming here anyways. If it was bad weather, I was going to think about going different places and just taking videos and just having some fun, just doing plane spotting. But since it got nice, I'm like, all right, I had my equipment with me. I pretty much always have it with me when I come to Boston. I'll also just go live and have some fun. Hello, Ben Cho support, we'll call it. Flying out of Logan Saturday morning, next Saturday. You never know. I do have a commitment next Saturday and Sunday. Help out a buddy at an dance studio. They have their yearly recital. And even though my daughter's been out of it for a couple years, I still help them out, which I love. All right, what was this one here? We have Allegiant Airlines A319 coming in from Savannah. And horrible video coverage by me because I've been looking at the chat. All right, what's going on now? We have JetBlue and A320. Not sure where it's heading. Doesn't really say on the radar app. But we'll still cover it, see what happens. American Airlines coming in from Chicago. Is that a Legionnaire coming around the corner here? He'll be passing in front of us, I believe. Hey, good morning from Switzerland. All right. I love this international chat here. I love it. Let me see. Flight departs. Yeah, I will not be here for that. I'm sorry. But safe travels for sure. Bobby Costa, that JetBlue is going to Dallas-Fort Worth. Okay. Yeah, sometimes the app doesn't show where they're going, which is fine. I enjoy just watching the planes. Knowing where they're going is cool. That's for sure. Especially if you're on the plane. That's sort of important. Okay, we have a JetBlue coming in from Raleigh-Durham and a JetBlue taking off to San Juan. We'll see which one we're going to play with here. We'll do the takeoff. That's always fun. Off to San Juan. All right. We got Legion Airline here in the penalty box. That's okay. waiting for a place to park. Get the Spirit here. Moving very slowly. The tug's off it, but it is moving slowly. Next to take off will be a JetBlue hitting San Francisco in A321. We have a NetJets coming in from Albany, landing on 22 left. I think JetBlue just got the clearance to take off. Here we go. We're going to hear the Logan wail. And when they fire the engines up here, it gets a little loud. We'll stick with the JetBlue. JetBlue hitting San Francisco. A321. Oh, we got early rotation. So as it gets hotter out here, they're going to need longer runways. We'll see how the day progresses. There is a cruise ship in port and a container ship in port. Container ship may pop out anytime. They don't have the schedule like a cruise ship does. I'll keep an eye out for that container if it comes out. Business class instead of economy. Nice. Rick Lee, how you doing? Let me see, the last time, 21 years ago on a plane. UK to Boston? Nice. Cape Air making all this noise. JetBlue just came in. Coming in from Nashville, an A320. We got Spirit backing out here. Another one backing out. This one's going to be heading to Atlanta. We got all kinds of spirits all of a sudden. We got three spirits on screen. The ghost of Christmas past, present, and future. All right, what's on the radar here? Next to arrive is a Delta, an E-175 coming in from LaGuardia. We have a Plane Sense going to Belmar. Not quite sure where Belmar is. But it did jump right up. Pretty nice out here today. There's that Delta coming in. Planes in here passing in review. Delta taking off, heading to Salt Lake City in A321 Neo. Can this one break the brick? That's looking good. It's gonna clip it, that's okay though. I don't think I've been to Nashville yet. That'd be an interesting one. Alright, what is this? American Classic. Polished livery. Way in, do it at 11:08. Check the radar for that one. I don't even know what time it is. Alright, next to take off, we got a couple of planes heading out. I didn't even turn my filter on. I got all kinds of planes showing up on my radar here. Alright, just checking the radar. I'm seeing what I'm missing here, if anything. Missing a lot of things probably. But I love this location. It's even when there's so much stuff happening around here. All different planes and everything. It's cool. It's not a small airport. It has a lot of charm, you know. All kinds of commotion down here. What's going on? I got planes all different directions. All right, next plane to come in is a, what is this? Bermuda Air. E-175. Oh, the JetBlue, oh man. Well, safe travels to them for sure. Spirit stealing the show here. I got to that Bermuda air. Now it's a little bit closer. Next to take off will be Aeromexico, heading to Mexico City. And a 737-800. There it comes. That's when you make the building in front of me. That's not going to make it for a while. We got a JetBlue backing out here in front of us. Let me see, I heard a heavy coming in. Where's that? I got American Airlines coming in from Heathrow. A 777-200. That's on its way in. We'll get to that in a second. It's still a few miles out. That's the banana had to get out of here. Hey Mark, how you doing? Welcome. Eric, good morning. A little bit of an impromptu show today. Here's the American Airlines 777 coming in from Heathrow. If you're watching, feel free to like, subscribe, turn on notifications. That's the best way you can probably get me. Today was an exception for sure. I had to get out here. Hope you're enjoying this. This is Mike from Logan in Flight. Just throwing up all the things I can. I won't wait for this plane to land. There we go. Comes in, all right, see how this landing is. GeoVault, good morning. Sarah, how you doing? Good morning. I was going to save this for later on, but I might as well do it now. My friend Sarah here. She had some time over there, Deer Island. But let's share some pictures that she took. That's coming from Deer Island, looking over Boston, the nice sunset. It's also Deer Island up close. It reminds me of Star Wars. It's really, really eerie how it looks there, but it's beautiful for photography at nighttime. So she sent me these pictures. All these really cool pictures. So try to get her on here sometime. Take some photos of planes. No, help Come out here and play with me for a little bit, you know? We'll have some fun. Yeah, but thank you, Sarah. Those pictures were awesome. Oh, man, I love those. All right, we have an American Airlines taking off, heading to Wilmington. It is not going to make the brick, but hey. For those just coming on, we call this the brick. It's an elevator shaft off here from the parking garage. There we go, now it's there. Come on, Sarah, it's still before noon. I don't have spunk yet. Yeah, there's a little parking spot, like, I don't know, maybe about 20 cars, if that, over there for parking. But plenty of, paths to walk on and stuff. Not bad. Okay, we have a Delta coming in from Chicago. A220. But there are so many places over there. There's a nice fishing pier, just short of Deer Island. All these marinas you see, they have big parking lots you can park in. If I can see it here, there's a fishing pier right there that has a little parking lot as well you can park at, which is pretty cool. They did some from there as well. You get Boston as the backdrop when these planes take off. Beautiful. In the morning, it's nice with the sun behind you. In the evening, it's still nice. All right, next coming in, we have an American Airlines coming in from Charlotte. 737-800, but right now we have American Airlines taking off, heading to Traverse City. E175. Yeah, so as the weather gets hotter here, it's not going to be as easy for these to take off. Yeah, it's going behind the buildings here. It will not make the brick. Boom. So that 777 sitting out here. That's not sure if it's in the penalty box or just moving slowly. Our next arrival we have is a JetBlue A321neo coming in from London Heathrow. A lot of London flights this morning, which is good. Got a boutique here. It's the noisemaker right now. That should be leaving here pretty soon. All right, got it clear for takeoff there. Yeah, driving here is very confusing sometimes, but it's fun. Radio Man, thank you so much for the support. That will be going right to the parking fees here. Thank you so much. All right, taking off the private jet, NetJets, heading to West Hampton Beach. We got some blue sky here finally. Getting nice here. There's JetBlue coming in from Heathrow. Yeah, Google Air, Boutique Air. Yeah, Cape Air's been pretty consistent out here. In and out, in and out, in and out. Next taking off is Delta and A321 heading to Atlanta. Yeah, one other option too for Deer Island, if you really want to go there, is park somewhere else and Let's get a quick Uber ride, you know? Well, that one cleared the brick. You can hear the power on that one. Boogie air, all right. Yeah, it's getting nice out here. Nice sky, I like it. And the bank to the left to not wake up the people in South Boston who have been sleeping. Way too late then if they're still sleeping. That's just me though. I have United here coming in from Chicago. 737, 900. All right, so it's okay out here so far. The breeze is to my back. I don't mind it yet. Good morning, you guys. You're watching. Mike, Logan in flight. Thank you for getting on here. Feel free to like the stream here, subscribe, turn on notifications. Today was a very impromptu event, not knowing what the weather was going to be because there was a lot of rain this morning. So we'll see what happens. Let me see, West Hampton Air Force Base, home to this Blackhawks sometime. Hey, good morning. Got American taking off here. I think it's going to Chicago. I may be here on the 5th. I have a family member flying out on the 5th in the afternoon, and he happens to know that I come here quite often, so I may be here. We'll see. All right. Next to come in, we have a Cape Air that's coming in from Nantucket. That's a little ways out. We have a banana plane heading to Atlanta. Let's see if that's going to start coming down the runway here. Should be. Oh, the Boogie Air getting ready to leave. Oh, we have the Spirit Airlines heading to Atlanta. If I can find it, there it is. They're clear to take off to right. It'd be a Delta. There it is. Delta heading to Raleigh, Durham, and E175. I've had my camera on. I'm so sorry. Like I said, I can barely do one thing at once, let alone two things at once. All right. The Cape Air landing out there. This is coming in from Nantucket, I believe. Yep. Make a quick setting change here on my camera so I can see what I'm doing actually. There we go, that should be better. We have Legionnaire heading to Indianapolis. Follow that one a little bit here. Hey Ferrari, how are you? Good morning. Would I rather fly through a hurricane in an E-175 or sail through the North Sea? I'd rather sit at home and watch Logan in flight at the comfort of my home and my refrigerator. I'd probably rather be in a plane. JetBlue heading to LAX. A321. I was hoping for a better spot today, as this brick wouldn't be as much in play, but sometimes the plane gods have other plans. All right, we got a Cape Air heading out here, clearing out the corral. Hey, good morning, Renato. 5 p.m. in Switzerland. Laura C., how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Waiting in Trenton for the Acela. I have not been on the Acela yet. I gotta get on there sometime. There's a Cape Air coming in from Martha's Vineyard, if I can find it. There it is. You can tell the humidity is getting a little up. My camera is jumping a little bit. Marco, good morning. That guy had no problem clearing the brick. I didn't even see that show up. It just flew right by. United Airlines heading to Newark. So Cape Air, we started off with 9. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. An 8th one just landed. Next to come in is Delta, coming in from Raleigh-Durham, an A220, crowd favorite. And taking off is American Airlines E-175, heading to Columbus. And here comes that Delta. Coming from Raleigh-Durham. Fan favorite A220. Hey Kevin, how you doing? Glenn's Aviation. Good afternoon, good morning still, I think. AJD, good morning. How are you? Oh, we have Latin heading to San Pablo. 787 Dreamliner. That definitely did not make the brick. It's barely making the gates. Hey, Charlie from New Hampshire. Yes, it's 11:05. Thank you. I don't know where my flight is. Yeah, it's getting warm out here, but it's still okay. All right. What else we got going on here? So no container ships yet. We do have Canadian Airlines. They're Rogue, however you want to pronounce it. That came in earlier. We have Delta, an E-175 coming in from JFK. If I can find it. There we go. Also have a Canadian Air Canada. Heading to Montreal. Heading back to Montreal. Oh, got my bird friends back here again. Just took off. Pretty sad when the birds are used to me being here. Into the chat here. Oh yeah, last day of bike week. Yep, rain, 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 of course. Here comes our friend here. Boutique Air. Or Boogie Air. Yeah, that's supposed to be doing today. The retro, that's pretty cool. Yep, means red in French. Oh, thanks, Glenn. Very much. All right, what's going on now? Let's see. Have JetBlue heading to Aruba. I can't say where it's going because my wife has the correct pronunciation. I don't. Oranjestad. I just call it Aruba. I just want to be on that plane. It's getting nice out there. All right, we have coming around here. Next to arrive is another Cape Air. And we have a Delta coming in from Dallas-Fort Worth. Taking off next is the Flying Pencil. Delta 757 heading to LAX. And paired with a Cape Air coming in, but we'll say with a Delta. Wow, I'm just realizing my camera is partially in the sun. And getting warm. So I'm going to back it up a little bit. And my radar, you're right. Not too much though. Oh, we have the Cape Air Rainbow livery. Knew that was doing today as well. Cool. Next to arrive, we have a, I can see it, Delta coming from Dallas-Fort Worth, an A220. And next time I'll feed the birds. There goes Eric again, trying to get me to sing. There we go. Didn't want to land, but it finally did. We have another Cape Air escaping. Must have heard me. It's coming right at us. Next to arrive is Iceland Air, coming in from Keflavik. I gotta say it that way, my wife will kill me. Reykjavik and Keflavik. If I'm saying it wrong, don't beat me up. Also have United heading to Chicago. But we'll stay with Iceland Air. I got both right here, cool. But I'm still staying with Iceland. That may be my plane in a little over a month. Heading to Iceland. Going to Iceland to catch a cruise boat. A little crazy, but hey. All right, next to arrive, we have American Airlines coming from Chicago. And we have Delta, the E-175, heading off to JFK. See you later, Cohen. See you next time. American Airlines coming from Chicago. And I want to go back and check out the chat here. Retro American Airlines. Who remembers these planes? I love the old school livery. Airlines food isn't perfect. You try cooking at 30,000 feet. I used to work as an airplane groomer years ago. Yeah, we have another person on the show that in the chat. It's a Canadian girl. She used to work. I think she used to work here. Hey, Air Canada. Heading to Toronto in A319. And this is the Rouge. Safe travels. Iceland Air. Like I said, I may be on this plane a little over a month. Be cool. We got JetBlue heading out here. They're going to be starting their engines up. Oh, my favorite. The Cape Air feet. Everyone loading up to the Cape Air. Oh, you're incognito here. You are a Canadian girl. Okay. You go by many names, I guess. Somehow you got by our sensors and you got onto the chat. I'm not sure how it happened. I thought I'd kicked you off. No, I'm glad you're on, and whatever nom de plume you're using. Is Delta heading to LaGuardia, E175. Thought it was weird to have two plane groomers on here. So maybe you can answer the question. After we get this porter coming from Toronto. The other day we had Qatar Airlines in the middle of the tarmac here, right in front of us. And they were doing their plane grooming out here because there was no room at the gate. They got everybody off the plane. Then they tugged it out here to the middle of the runway, off one of the taxiways, and they basically pulled up a staircase to it. And they were doing plane grooming right out here. Is that something that you've seen before or has happened? It was a little weird. We weren't quite sure what Qatar Airlines was doing out here. Oh yeah, that's definitely things that happen. Oh, so you've groomed the airplanes in the hangar, you know, out of the elements. Nice. Yeah, it parked actually right out in the middle of the runway on the one of the taxiways out here. It was crazy. We didn't know if it was an emergency or what it was. Just there were no more gates available. That's a private jet coming over us. It is nice. The harbor's not as blue as it was the other night. That was really nice the other night. Yeah, flying on Porter, that'd be really cool. Yeah, I remember you saying that, it's going for the ride on 747. We go, the Logan whale. We have an American Airlines taking off, a 737-800 heading to Dallas-Fort Worth. Will this clear the brick? Let's see. It will not. Won't clear the buildings. All right. So it looks like we lost all the Cape Air feed here. Everyone should be getting on that plane. Next coming in is Air Canada, coming in from Toronto. A lot of Canadian flights today. If I can find them. Where are they? There it is. The Lufty today is the 400 new livery. Oh, that might be a challenge. We'll see how long I stay here for. Wasn't planning on staying too long today with the heat, but we'll find out. Oh, we got Southwest heading out somewhere. We'll be heading to Baltimore. We got Spirit Scratches here. That's going to be heading to Nashville. Nashville hot? Massachusetts hot? All right, next to arrive, we have JetBlue coming in from Pittsburgh, an A220 crowd favorite. Hey Robbie, how you doing? Welcome to the show. I'm getting stuck in my wires here. Second here so I don't trip over stuff. There we go. Next to come in is Delta coming in from Barcelona, an A330-300. Just joining, feel free to like the stream, subscribe, turn on notifications. Today was a very impromptu due to the weather situation around here this morning, and just so I went live just to go live, I guess. But yeah, feel free to subscribe and hit the notifications. That's probably the key thing. If you're enjoying this. Coming in from Barcelona. And so we're right above one of the main busways here, so we hear all kinds of fun sounds here as the day goes on. And Spirit Scratches there. I just call it Scratches because the logo has the scratches on it. Or my cat got to it, I'm not sure which one. Alright, I don't see any planes on the radar. We have a international jet, private jet coming in from Nantucket. Yeah, we got a couple more coming in a little bit. Next to take off will be a JetBlue heading to Montego Bay. There's that Delta, that's a big one. Oh, we have United Airlines, sorry. 737 MAX 9 hitting San Francisco, taking off on 22 left. Throw me a curve. That plane must be fully loaded. Wow. They usually make the brick on that side. Like I said, it must be a fully loaded plane right there. It's getting sunny here too. It's getting nice out here. Tim, how you doing? Thank you. People on the chat here that are new. You're on the chat new. Welcome. Enjoy. Yes, it's hot. It's always hot in Tampa. So here's JetBlue heading to Montego Bay. I'm set up today what's called rain mode. I have all my equipment inside the car and I have my cameras outside the car. So I'm doing a 180 all the time just to make sure I can check the chat out and everything. If I fall behind a little bit, don't hold it against me. Montego Bay. And it banks left to wake up everyone in South Boston. Okay, Cape Air, we got 5 planes in the Cape Air corral here. Look at that comparison right there. Wow. That is cool. So we do have a Southwest lining up, going to be heading to Baltimore, 737, and we have a American Airlines coming in from DC, a Embraer 175. We got a JetBlue sneaking out here, which didn't show up on the radar. On my radar, anyways. And it made the brick too. That's amazing. American Airlines coming from DC. Next takeoff should be the Southwest. Yeah. So you get 2 or 3 months where it's mild to warm. Okay. And the rest are just crazy. Southwest coming in from St. Louis. There it is. $737 MAX 8. We got American A321. Maybe heading to Philadelphia, I'm not sure. All right, that Spirit is rushing out there now. Being chased by the cat, trying to get out of here. Hey, America First. Watching from Hull. Hey, all right. David, how are you doing? Good morning. Is it still morning? Yeah, it is still morning. Hey, Chirag, good morning. How are you? Just going through the chat here. Boom, boom, boom. I'm just set up backwards here, so I might always checking the chat out right away. We have a Cape Air coming in here from, where'd it go? There it is. Coming in from Provincetown, end of the Cape. All right, I guess I love how this happens. We got a Cape Air. Everyone's got to bring their luggage out to the plane. It's just crazy. What is it? Hey, it is what it is. We have JetBlue heading to, I believe, JFK. We'll see. Another thing not updating on the app here. A lot of hypothetical flights today. Oh, it's already made it past it. Well, there it is. All right, it's getting quiet here all of a sudden. Crazy. J-Ro, how you doing? Good morning, good afternoon. All right, what we have coming up next to take off will be a Delta heading to DC. Next plane to arrive looks like it's far away. It's a JetBlue coming in from Philly. And we get a bunch of planes coming in after that. Depending on my equipment, it will determine how long I stay out here. It's supposed to get really hot during the week, triple digits. So we'll just see about that. Yeah, just quieter. Like it always, like it. Logan's like this. It gets quiet for a little bit, and then it explodes again. So just real quick, for those that didn't see this earlier, I had a friend send me some photos she took from over here, Sarah, and that's a sunset from Deer Island overlooking Boston, which was absolutely beautiful. And just the Deer Island shots here remind me of like Star Wars. They have the American flag, but like this right here, like, was she in the Death Star? I'm not sure. Just really, really cool. I thought I'd share those with you guys because we do see Deer Island a lot on the video here. But yeah, it's just really cool. Is that Delta heading to DC? And into the brick. All right. Next to arrive is the JetBlue coming in from Philadelphia. Taking a while, but it made it down. All right. Next taking off is Delta and E-170 heading to Charlotte. Wow, it's really quiet around here all of a sudden. All right, next takeoff's a JetBlue heading to Pittsburgh. E190. It's going to be a hot day on Tuesday around here. Steffberg, good afternoon. How are you? Oh, coming to Boston, Toronto next week? Oh, yes. Safe travels to you for sure. It's a nice morning here. It is getting warm. And it was raining this morning. That's why I didn't put anything on the site for this. We have the brick action today. And the bank to the left. All right. Coming in, we have a Cessna Citation coming in from Nantucket. It's a private plane. So it is warm here today, but it's okay. We're out here having fun. So yeah, was waiting for some more planes to line up and take off. Like I said, Logan gets really weird. He gets silent. And then chaos. So, but Joe's just joining. My name's Mike. This is Logan in Flight. We're up here in Terminal B at Logan Airport, the parking garage, and I like doing the show from here. It's just there's so much fun going on around here. You can see the harbor out there. We got the alley they call it here, with the Cape Airs and all different flights here. So it's fun to do it right from here. Please free feel free. All right, I got to reset my brain. Please feel free to like the stream here, subscribe, turn on notifications. It's the best way that you'll find me out here, especially with this week coming up, next few weeks coming up. I used to have a regular schedule. I try to get out here on Tuesdays and Saturdays, but with triple digit and high humidity on Tuesday, that's not going to happen. This next weekend I have another event going on that I have to be at, so I won't be here next Saturday, most likely. But yeah, when I do come on live, just like I said, turn on notifications and you'll see me. But yeah, thanks for watching today, and enjoy this. If you I also set up a shop off the YouTube channel. It's a Logan in Flight. Wow, I cannot speak at all today. Logan in Flight. Shopify.com. I wanted a t-shirt, so I put a t-shirt out there. I wanted a hat. I added a hat the other night, so feel free if you're really liking this, you want to sport the apparel, go right ahead. Now we got a Cape Air heading out here finally. Leaving the corral. I'm not sure where it's going, but it's heading out of here, so it'll be good. Next takeoff, we have a Delta heading to DC. E175. No, the E175s don't sound like buses driving by. You can't make some of this stuff up. It just happens here. Okay, we have Frontier A320neo Lupe, the first seal livery. There it is. I like Frontier flights. All their planes have unique animals on them. You get a lot of those in the morning here, early morning, and they land about 1 or 2 in the morning as well. But it's always a fun plane to spot. How Katoop. Want someone to plane spot from Boston? I'm glad you found the channel. That's what it's all about. That's why I started doing this. I was watching a lot of other streamers, and they have, they may have a show here for a couple of days or a year or something. And I'm like, Boston has so much to offer. There's so much stuff going on here. Let me try this out, see what I can do. Same thing, that's why I opened the merch shop. I wanted the t-shirt. Oh, hey, open the merch shop to do it. Everything's all drop shipped, so it's, very easy to do. It's the Southwest here coming in from Chicago, Midway. Just trying to catch up with the chats here. Just all right. It's a shiny Frontier. Is this a new Frontier? Brand new. Made in April this year. There's Loopy the first seal. Delta heading to Minneapolis. Oh, and it made the brick. Yeah, I love the Frontier. Seals, or all the different animals they have. Like I said, it's a brand new plane. Only a couple months old. Not bad. Next to take off is a JetBlue heading to Punta Cana. It's an A320. Hiding behind the big American that's being tugged over to the American gates. Check on my batteries here. Everyone doing good? We got all batteries. We're all good on the battery front here. Yes, F-Bird. Yeah, thank you. This is, like I said, that's why I'm out here. Plus, you have all the water activity as well. We get there's a cruise ship in port right now. We probably won't see it today, I should say. It goes out tonight. But having that option, I'll post a picture. I have a picture of A380 flying over a cruise ship the other night. My screensaver on my phone now. Is Delta and A321 Neo heading to Seattle. Frontier there in the penalty box. We have United 737 coming in from Denver. I don't know why they don't like the seal. They won't let it park. Got a Cape Air sneaking out here, heading to Nantucket. some more Cape Air feet out there. Loading up that last plane. I saw the other day, it looks like they do the safety lecture outside on the tarmac before they get on the plane. Maybe in the rain they do it inside, hopefully. All right, next to arrive is Delta and E-175 coming in from Pittsburgh. And we also have the Sun Country, like landed earlier, heading to Minneapolis, 737. Not sure which one is going to make the mark first, but we'll see. Here's that Delta. I don't think I heard the clearance of Sun Country yet, so we'll see the Delta here. I think the Cape Air planes are 9. I know the Cessnas are 9. I'm not sure of the Tecnam 2012s. These ones may have more. They have this one, the Tecnam 2012, and then they have the Cessna 402Cs. I think the Cessnas, I believe, are 9. I don't know if it's comfortable or not, but it's we'll see. For me, it doesn't make sense. There's ferries here and everything. If I go somewhere, I'm probably bring something with me. Bringing my cameras with me or something. It was easy for me to drive places. Here we got Sun Country. 737. Oh, didn't quite make it. Yeah, just air travel in general. It's costing so much. Even those Cape Airs, it's over $100 just to go to the islands and stuff. And you can have the hassle of a ferry and everything and do that and save some money. It's more time, but to me, that's getting there is the adventure I enjoy. So I would do that. But yeah, it'd be fun sometime to take one of these Cape Airs up to Bar Harbor, one of the places in New England. It takes 4 or 5 hours. That's one of those. It's long enough to be an annoying drive, but a nice place when you get there. We got a Cape Air just rushing around trying to turn the corner here. Never seen them come this far out. Oh, that's why there's a showdown going on. 2 Cape Airs. We got a Tecnam 2012 and we got a Cessna 402C having a showdown here. That's what's causing the issue. Next to arrive is, here's another one I don't understand. JetBlue and E190 coming in from Nantucket. So we have JetBlue flying. So this one here just came from Nantucket. And we got JetBlue landing over here, coming from Nantucket. But hey, if there's a need, that's what these planes are here for, to fill that need. I'm not quite sure what the holdup is down here. We'll see. All right, next to arrive. Sorry, a lot of action going on right in front of me. Just to make sure that everyone's happy, you know. Next coming in is Southwest, coming in from Baltimore. 737 MAX 8. Joshua, good afternoon. How you doing? I know Cape Air flies out of JFK as well, going to Nantucket and stuff, to the islands. All right, so we got a big one coming in. What's this one coming in? It looks big to me, but maybe just be close. An A330 Delta coming in from London Heathrow. And before that lands, we have a Delta taking off, heading to Philly, an E175. Look at that Delta. Yes, I think we will. There it goes. Get the old buy one, get one free Delta A330. Get the Delta. I think we still have plenty of time to come back to the A330. So that one's out of here. We'll get to the A330 right there. There we go. Hey Rick Lee, how you doing? Welcome to the show. A little tipsy landing. Watched the show the other night. We had wind gusts around 30 miles an hour down here. That was very interesting. Yeah, it's getting windy all of a sudden now. It'll take a second here to wet the whistle. So it's a little quiet here. Just to make sure people, a lot of new names here. Thanks for finding us. That's great. Feel free to like the stream, subscribe, turn on notifications. That's the best way you'll find me out here is notifications. Today was an impromptu show because earlier today there was thunderstorms and rain around here. Wasn't sure if it was going to happen or not. But yeah, notifications are great. If you really want to support the channel, we have memberships as well. There's a merch store. We have t-shirts and hats right now. Like I said, I wanted a t-shirt. There we go. I wanted a hat. Put a hat on it. There's a 10% off code called FUN10, F-U-N 10. And you get 10% off whatever you buy. But yeah, feel free. Do any of the YouTube-y things you want to do. But just ultimately just enjoying the show here. That's the main part of this whole thing. Is being able to bring what I love to do to you guys so you can see it as well. Because I know if you're watching this show, you're liking it as well. So you enjoy this kind of stuff. So that's why I'm doing this. Thanks for watching. I'll keep going here for a while. But yeah, definitely thanks for watching. And we'll get back out to the planes here and see what's going on. I see the Cape Air special livery heading out. They have a couple special livery planes. They have this one. They have a sustainability livery. There's a Quest Diagnostic. I'm not sure if it's a Cape Air, but it's always parked over here with the Cape Airs. So it could be. We'll say it is. Unless someone can prove me wrong. But shouldn't be too difficult. So in the background there where I was gabbing away, we had a JetBlue coming in from JFK. An A320. All right, next coming in, looks like a JetBlue. It is a JetBlue coming in from Orlando. A320. Well, Nick, I didn't say hi yet, but hi. I figured I'd grab one of your chats to click on to put you on the screen here. Welcome. So I was distracted here. I don't know if you can see them. We'll see if they're here still. Got my bird friends back here. You tell I come out here too much when the birds have no problem coming over to me. Wish I had some chips to give them. We got a lot of got the ferry boats out there doing their jobs. A couple of them out there. But I know we do plane spotting. We also do a little boat spotting while we're here too. The next to come in is Allegiant Airline coming in from Knoxville, Tennessee. Then we got bird spotting here. We have plane spotting. We have boat spotting. With Cape Air, we got some people spotting as well. So it's the Everything Spotting Network. Man, these birds are literally at my feet. I must not move enough. They think I'm a statue or something. Is that a JetBlue? Like, I love the different kind of planes JetBlue has. There's a plane out there. We'll see where it ends up. Delta coming in from LaGuardia, an E-175. And we got a bunch of Cape Airs coming in. Let's check the chat here real quick. Going. Yeah, it's getting a little windy out here. There we go. Quest Diagnostic. It's a blood lab. I know in Matt. They always park over near Cape Air. Okay, cool. So it's not part of Cape Air. Oh, we got Chris out here lurking. How you doing? Good morning, Chris. How you doing? Oh, good afternoon. Just turned 12. Yeah, we got the like I said, the birds think I'm a statue. They just walk around me now. But the JetBlue livery, much better than a shower curtain. Okay. All right, so we have the Delta just came in from LaGuardia outside. Look at the chat. I was multitasking here. Something I should never do. All right, what's going on here now? We have a Cape Air taking off. Or landed. It landed, sorry. It landed on 22 right, which is, I can see, there it is. So depending on what's going on, they can land Cape Airs left. They land planes left and right. primarily 22 left is landing, 22 right is takeoffs, but they'll change them around if it's a big plane taking off, or a slow plane that they know is going to take a while, or they're too close coming in. They'll move them around. Our next takeoff should be a Spirit Airlines heading to Nashville, an A320. We'll see if that gets off the ground down here. All right, Glenn, thank you so much for joining in here. We will see you next time. Not sure when I'm ending the show. Just like I said, it was more of just an impromptu type thing. Knowing that this next week might be next to impossible to get out here, between the weather being absolutely crazy with the heat. Supposed to get some rain later on in the week. So there's a lot of Mother Nature's fighting against me this week, but we'll see what happens. And next weekend I'm occupied with an event for my friend at a dance studio. I help out with the stage crew. So I probably will not be out here Saturday and Sunday. If I am out here Saturday and Sunday, it will be very bizarre hours. Which wouldn't be unknown for me. Alright, next to come in is a Delta coming in from DC. And behind that we have a JetBlue coming in from Chicago. Delta is the E175. Where is it? There it is. Oh, now we got Spirit. I didn't even hear that call. Spirit heading to Nashville. There's the Delta coming from DC. Yes, shipping is part of the cost, Chris. It's just regular USPS around here, I guess. Yeah, I'm just looking to have fun with this stuff, so if you do buy something, shipping's included. We have the Cape Air special livery taking off. All right, next to arrive is JetBlue, an A220 coming in from Chicago. And I feel like putting on the dancing shows. It's fun. I did it for years with my daughter, my son for a couple years. My wife danced for a couple years. I was always in the backstage doing stuff, so it's a great group of people that help out. We got a JetBlue taking off for Orlando. I wonder if Orlando is cooler than it is here today. Right next to arrive is American Airlines, Boeing 737 coming in from Miami. I get the A's and B's messed up. I did fine in school. Don't get me wrong. Another 2-for-1. I'll stay with the landing though. up there taking off. Where'd it go? Oh, it's way over. There it is. And the bank to the left. Yeah, says that was a cool landing there. We'll give him that one. Kudos. Plane right above it. There we go. That's one of the ones that just took off. All right. We have Legion. Landed earlier. All right. We have American Airlines coming in from Columbus. E175. Tripod's getting a little sticky here with the humidity. Another Cape Air taking off. Probably hitting the Martha's Vineyard. Be my guess. We're coming from Martha's Vineyard. Sorry, I just landed. So we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in the corral. We have this one coming in, making it 11. I'm not sure of the capacity of the corral here, but we'll see. All right, we have United. I might be heading to 22 left. Not quite sure what it's doing down there. It's watching the radar. It's going all over the place. But we'll be heading to Denver, a 737, 900. And we have a American Airlines coming in from Philly, an A321. This one isn't dancing, so we'll definitely keep this one on screen here for a little bit. Just saw our Bermuda Air tail going by Terminal C there, so that's going to be heading out for takeoff. Nice landing there. Got more Cape Air people heading out to their flight. Yeah, you're heading to Denver. Next to arrive is Delta coming in from Detroit, A321. And I believe we'll have a JetBlue taking off to Richmond. Yes. I'll stick with the JetBlue on this one. Get better sound. JetBlue A220. It's a very quiet airport today. All right, next lining up is JetBlue heading to San Juan, an A220. And on the horizon, see United coming in from Houston, 737. We'll get this JetBlue taken off here first. Heading to San Juan. The 10% code is FUN, F-U-N 10. So FUN 10 is the code. That should be on to the end of the month. And then we'll see what else what can happen. For Delta here, heading to LaGuardia. Oh, it made the brick. All right, you have my respect. We'll keep you on camera for a little bit longer. All right. Yeah, there you go. The merch store there. Use the code FUN10, no spaces, FUN 10, 10% off any purchase. That's the reason I opened the store, just for fun. Everything is reasonably priced. Because I just want, if you're enjoying this, hey, throw your hat on, throw your t-shirt on, we can watch it with that on. Like I said, I wanted a t-shirt, so hey, I'll open the store up for it. It looks a little windy out there. Not sure what's going on. And we got a private jet here heading to Syracuse. No, sorry, American Eagle. My mistake. That seems like a small plane. I've never flown one of those before, but it seems a little cramped. That's me. I go for the bigger planes. Syracuse, New York. Got a Cape Air, getting ready to go. And I just turned around and feeling the window of my car right above me here, and whoo, it's hot. 84 degrees out here. We'll see how much longer I go here. Actually, see how much longer the equipment can last in the sun. We'll see. All right, I don't see anyone. Here's a plane coming in. Next takeoff is JetBlue heading to DC. And next to arrive will be something really far away. Won't be here for a little bit. E190. Yeah, you can hear the wind picking up now, coming in off the ocean. Oh, where's it coming in? Where's that windsock out there I saw? There it is. Oh, it's blowing from behind me. I can really feel it though. Next taking off is Azores Airlines and Natural Livery, heading to Punta Delgada. The Natural Livery, we get 2 of these planes a day. We get one in the morning, and then we usually get one in the evening. They have like an origami design in the tail. It's pretty cool. I got a bunch of Cape Airs heading out of here now. Oh, Eric's heading to Syracuse. Oh, almost time for your trip. We just had a Cape Air land on 22 right, which stopped things from going out. A bunch of Cape Airs heading out of here. Take a quick second during this Cape Air break to get a drink. Hold on. All right, I'm a little better hydrated. We have Delta coming in from Philadelphia and E170. I hear you, man. One of the reasons I came out here today, just to get my mind off stuff and enjoy some planes. And let other people enjoy some planes too. Look at these birds here. I don't know, they're look at a Gatorade. I don't think they like the Gatorade. Next taking off is, what is this one? Bermuda Air. Heading to Bermuda, as the name says, in E175. And we also have a Delta E175 coming in from Chicago. We'll see how this works out. My wife loves the takeoff and landings at the same time. It's like they plan it. There we go. Didn't quite make the buildings here. But we'll follow this one once it gets through the bricks. Bermuda Air. That's just cool fall on that plane. We got a Delta here heading to Chicago, A220. That's high, way too quick. I hit my car. Delta coming in from Austin. A220. Yeah, here comes the wind again. We have a private owner heading to Columbia with a U, not an O. All right, where is Korean Air? That should be taking off sometime soon, I would think. Check the radar here real quick. Korean Air is scheduled for 109. All right. American Airlines coming in from Detroit, I think. Yeah, no, Dallas-Fort Worth, sorry. 737, MAX 8. A little wobbly at the end there. We have a A321 way at the end here lined up for a 22 left to take off. But we currently have international jet, a Learjet 60 heading to Austin. Cool, all these smaller planes play with the big boys here. Well, we got a Cape Air being tucked by a golf cart, I think. Hey, whatever works. Now we have the Delta taking off, heading to Atlanta, an A321. Go. There it is. I thought block 8, it wasn't sure. All right. Let's have another Cape Air arrive here. Next taking off is a Air Sprint, another Cessna Citation, CJ3, heading to Toronto. But right now we have a JetBlue coming in from Jacksonville, an A320. Definitely some wind coming off the water there. All right, next takeoff is a Cape Air. A lot of, man, when it rains, it pours, Cape Air, so I'm telling you. Next Cape Air taking off, it's heading to parts unknown. It doesn't say where it's heading. I can see where it went. There it is. flights to arrive. We have a JetBlue coming from San Juan. Hey Andrew, good afternoon. How are you? It is warm here. Oh, we got a Delta. Didn't make the brick. Heading to Cincinnati. All right. I think Korean Air might be my last plane when that takes off. It is getting pretty warm out here. I don't want my equipment to break down on me. That's not scheduled until around 1 o'clock. We have United Airlines coming in from Chicago, 737 MAX 9. All right, next takeoff is American Airlines heading to Chicago, 737-800. Yeah, Cape Air's going crazy today. I'm not sure what's going on. It's supposed to be nice and warm the next few days here. It's saying triple digits on Tuesday. With humidity, last I heard, bringing it up to 105, 110 degrees around here. I don't feel like cooking eggs on my computer. And then supposed to get some rain afterwards. So the plane spotting gods are really trying to keep me away from this place. Yeah, the heat is not good for this stuff, but I have some thoughts about that. We'll have to try and test them out at home first. It's Cape Air, and my iPad is just about overheating. So I'm losing my radar. How's everything else working? Everything else is going pretty good so far. All right. But my, like I said, my iPad is overheating right now, so that's my radar that I use. It's in super dark mode right now. So we'll see what happens with that. We got next taking off is American Airlines, heading to Charlotte. 737-800. I see no planes coming in right now. Oh, there's a Cape Air. Yeah, my iPad is basically frozen right now. Oh, there it goes. American Airlines. I hope. Could be Korean Air. I have no idea. I'll have to figure out a solution for this to keep everything cool. There's the Cape Air that just landed. We're heading over here to the corral, coming in from Martha's Vineyard. Next takeoff is the Cape Air, heading to Martha's Vineyard. The exact same plane, the Cessna 402C. There it is. Next to take off. So I'm trying to figure what my computer's saying here. Delta, heading to Savannah, E-175. I see no big planes on approach right now, so unless they're changing runways or something. I don't see anyone coming in any direction. It'll be hard to do. I have a couple of thoughts. I'll see if they pan out. All right, here's Delta. All right, 22 right, clear for takeoff. Who is that? Next is Porter. Heading back to Toronto. A turboprop, and we also have a Cape Air coming in from Provincetown. They made it down. Here's this Porter taking off. Into the brick. All right. Say open international. Let me check and see how you do that. I'll try that out. I'm a rookie to all this stuff. I'll try and open up the international viewers. I should be able to do that. I don't see why not. But I will check it out. Well, nearest arrivals at JetBlue and A321neo, about 10 miles out. Okay, keep an eye out for that guy. Yes, it is getting warm here too. Porter Air will be going to Billy. All right. I love seeing these guys when they have nice views and everything. Different places. I have a JetBlue coming in from Dublin. Here it is. A321neo. We'll stay with the Dublin. All right, those that just joined here. This is Mike. This is Logan in flight. And I'm here in Terminal B. It is pretty warm out here. I'm enjoying myself. What is this? I got Mom here. Oh yeah, I'm all set with that. I know how to do that. We'll figure this out. But yeah. Getting warm. getting close to 90, getting humidity up here. I wanted to stay for another 10, 15 minutes or so. My iPad's almost just about shut down because of the heat. I think I may call it just because I haven't prepared all the equipment for this kind of heat yet, and this week that's coming up is going to be crazy. I've done things in the past where I've actually turned the heat on in my car in the wintertime, so I've had the heat coming out of the car. Maybe the AC will work. Turn the AC on and have the AC coming out of the car. We'll see. I'll try that at home, see how it works out. But I think I'm going to call it today just because of the heat. I still have another half hour cleanup here before I can get out of here. But I just want to thank everyone who joined. The chat has been going crazy here. I love it. It's just getting warm. That's all it is. I mean, that's what it is right now. That's what it is today. I mean, I can usually do the warm weather just today. Like I said, I came out here very impromptu. It was raining this morning. And I just set up and said, hey, I'm going to go live anyways. So, thank you everyone for watching. The moderators, you guys, you know who you are. Thank you so much for everything. And I will sign off. I'll see you next time. I'll look for the international shipment. A lot of the companies that we use for Shopify uses and that I can set up have places internationally already. The company I have set up right now doesn't have that apparently, but I can set it up so I have other stores that are based in different parts of the world, so the international stuff doesn't happen as much. All right, I will see you guys later. Have a great rest of the weekend. If you're in New England, enjoy the heat. Enjoy the weather. If you're anywhere around the world, just enjoy your week coming up. I probably will not be going live this week sometime because of the weather around here. It's either going to be super hot or pouring rain. But thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great week. Goodbye.